think the car twice. The car told me, buddy, it's okay. I'm a Tucson if you've forgotten. Step out and look at me. I'm a Tucson. Alright guys, my name is Amit Vachani. My Instagram is Gaddi Kali. Amit from India, been in Calcutta. Started flying when I was 18 with Jet Airways, which is no more. Rest in peace. Very beautiful airline. In 2011 end or 1st of January 2012, I moved to Dubai. Yeah, how I wish I could create a gallery and keep cars as showpiece. Unfortunately, I was not much into cars then, as much as I'm in now. Like back in India, I was into bikes. I used to do bike racing. It is not very legal where we were racing, but we used to do flyover racing, like death race. It was crazy. We used to go to Bangalore from Calcutta, me and my bunch of friends. We would port like engines because Bangalore, Tamil Nadu in itself, they have beautiful engineering school and the kids there are really talented in Bangalore. I'm sure the gentleman will agree with me on that. And we used to bring engines, put it on a Yamaha RX 100. We used to have this bike then. It's a two-stroke monster. So we used to soup up the entire RX 100 and we used to pull 180, 190 on a RX 100 on the flyover. And there used to be guys bringing, there was a bike called Hero Honda Charisma and Pulsar 220 and all these bikes. And they would just lose like little girls. No offense, I'm not sexist or feminist, but they really used to lose. And my Yamaha RX 100 used to pull 190, 180 straight. And then I had RD 350. Yeah, again a Yamaha RD 350. Still have it at my friend's garage because my mom would never like to see a bike in my house. I've had 2 major accidents. And then I bought Indian man's dream car, that is Alto. Don't ask me how many cc horsepower it has. I don't think it has horses. I think it has goat power or maybe a mule or a donkey. I don't know. That was what was pulling that car. But I used to do crazy stuff with that car as well. You know, within your budget, like within my budget, I've enjoyed my life to the fullest. Back in those days, I was not much into engine modification. I was more into fabricating the car. So I had alloy rims. They were all imported from Bangkok. Okay, used to come from Bangkok. We used to bring those Lenzo wheels back then, put it on my Alto, and I had a Pioneer 1200-watt subwoofer on my car. Literally every part of, I could not see from my rear view or any of the mirror because they were always vibrating. This is how bad the treble and the vibrations were. The bass was so high. So I did that, and of course windows were tinted 150% maybe. Some like Black Lives Matter, like people are talking right now, it always mattered to me when I was a kid. So there was something about the whole black thing. I don't know what it is. It's just the color, it feels full, the color feels full. There's no space. You cannot ruin black. If you're wearing white, I can ruin it. If you're wearing black, you can't do shit about it. It's black in itself. You know, it can only get better, cannot get worse. So that's me, I can only get better. I'm sure my wife will agree to that. I can only get better. Thankfully, we had rain in Calcutta, unlike Dubai. So we learned all terrain driving. We have potholes, which is as deep as a well in India. So if you think you're gonna bring a nice sports car and you can drive very comfortably, reality check would be when you come to my city and you see there are potholes huge, deep, man. So if your right wheels are going in, it's going in. Like you have to pull it out. So I was knocking my car. I used to drive my Alto like I was driving some sports car, like flaunting it. And one not good thing, but I was always a content person. Like, I was never like, oh, he has a Hyundai and I have an Alto. I was never that person. Even today, I'm very content with whatever I have. I don't need to have an expensive thing to make myself happy. I'm happy with small things or things that I like the car I have now. I'm very happy with that car. Not that people have offered me, oh, like, Habibi, you want my Ferrari, I will take your car. It has not happened to me. But if it happens to me, I don't think I'm going to give it away. First car in UAE was a Hyundai Tucson or Tucson, like we say in India. Tucson and Tucson in Dubai. One of my white friends like, bro, it's Tucson. I said, bro, it's Tucson. So Tucson. Again, I had just come back just got my new car in Dubai. Again, I put a woofer in it. I used to pull 170, 180. Like, I think the car told me, buddy, it's okay. I'm a Tucson if you've forgotten. Step out and look at me, I'm a Tucson. Car told me twice or thrice, like, don't do this to me. But again, inside I'm still that bike rider who doesn't care. If I can RX 100 who cannot pull more than 110 stock or 100 stock, it's pulling 190. So this Tucson is Japanese. Arigato. So it's all good, man. After this, then I had my baby. I'm somebody who will not compromise. I will wait. I wanted a SRT. I wanted a black Dodge SRT Charger. I wanted black interior. I didn't want red. It comes with red. Everyone buys or they want to have a red. Red is not my color. Anyway, everyone who had a Charger contacted them. Anyone who would have a car, had 4 wheels with him, I would ask him, do you have a Charger? Is it a black Charger? Do you have a black interior? Just started with that. There is a friend of mine. He lives in my building. One fine day he messaged me, bro, because everyone knew I'm looking for a black Charger specific. This is what I'm looking for. So he was like, you see this? There is this one shop in Russell Khor, the hub of car market. They have this black Dodge. I don't know what the interiors are. You should check it out. He told me in next 15 or 20 minutes, I was there. Next 20 minutes, not even exaggerating. I live in Al Nada, I drive crazy. I was there. I reached there. I saw this guy who had this car. I went inside. Big bargain. Eventually, he sold me the car. And that was my wife always telling me, you're very lucky. You always get what you want. But I always look for what I want. I'm not a very focused person. But I do have a tunnel vision. If I want something, I only want that. I will never go for something that is next best. I don't want the next best. Even what I want may not be the best. I'm not saying what I got is the best. No, what I want is what I want. First club I joined was Labedin. I did the first event with them and there were like 20, 25 cars. I was like, this is, if paradise is alive or if there is paradise, it's here. Ever since, no looking back. Cars are my thing. I still love bikes. And I recently bought a Harley Davidson, which my wife didn't know for a while until she saw a helmet in the house and the keys in the house and all the gears coming in slowly in the house. Every maniac, like the guys are checking Harley videos on the phone. What next mod I can do? Can I tune my Harley? Then I knew yes I can, and then I tuned it to stage 1. Unfortunately, again, we didn't have those gears, those sophisticated gears you have now, or didn't have the access back then to wear those knee guards like what people have it now. That's why I always recommend, even though what I did when I was riff-raff, I was young, I don't promote those things. Go drive, or people say ride is like you stole it and all this thing. I said, if you love your car, you know what your car's limits are. Okay, so you only push that much. Yeah, don't drive it like you stole it. I know it sounds very good on Instagram or on Facebook. It's good to hear, but practically not really, bro. You if you don't love or you don't respect your car or your bike, buddy, one day it'll dhoka deke jayegi. Like in English, she will betray you one day. So the more you love your vehicle, the vehicle gives you back. I have seen it. I have first-hand experience. I've pulled with some really nice cars in Dubai. Not that they don't love their car as much. I think I really love my car. If my car would talk, she could tell you, right now she would be sitting next to me and telling you the whole story. So yeah.